While Vietnam and Thailand are internationally renowned for their cuisine, Cambodia is really starting to catch up. Dining out here is an amazing experience, and while there are similarities with others in the region, Khmer cooking manages to put its own special slant on every dish. Now, you're going to come across food here that's unusual, challenging, and maybe just a little bit odd. Go with it. From the upmarket bistros of Phnom Penh to Siem Reap's tourist mecca Bar Street to the plethora of roadside food stalls, there is something to suit every taste and budget. It's fresh, it's spicy, and it draws on influences from across the Southeast Asian region. Don't miss the chance to try a mok. You'll find it on every menu.
I've been a lover of Thai food for a long time, but I have to think that this food is a lot better than Thai food. It's a lot less spicier, but it's very fresh, lots of colourful ingredients and a very great taste. Now, there are lots of different ways you can eat in Cambodia. Obviously, you've got your restaurants and your street stalls and so on. Have you had much experience with those?
Well, I definitely recommend the FCC for the sunset view, and there's very good meals there as well. Otherwise, just close by on the riverfront, there's many restaurants, again, catering to all different types of food, Indian, Khmer, pizza, it's all there.
And one thing we haven't talked about with the food is the prices. How have you found the prices on this trip?
Well, most things are in US dollars and it's all very reasonably priced. You can get $3 or $4, you can eat quite well for that price. Yeah.
And what about Sihanoukville? Any recommendations there?
Oh, definitely the seafood. It's very fresh, and each night the restaurants will set up barbecues on the beach, and you can do set seafood meals for a few dollars, fish and squid and prawns. Yeah.
Now, if you really want to try something different, a little bit of authentic Cambodian for breakfast, you might want to come down here to the Central Market. It's like one giant Cambodian buffet. Lots of stuff to try here. We've got the chicken legs, we've got the offal for breakfast. But they say, when in Rome. Visiting a local market like this is an amazing way to really get a feel for local cuisine. Again, get there early to see it in full swing and prepare to be challenged by some of the food on offer. A lady just walked past selling a bucket of water bugs. I thought I could pop some on toast for breakfast. Yum. Okay, now because I laughed about the water bugs, I now have to try one because the lady's come back. So Sammy here's going to peel one for me and show me how it's done. Oh, that looks... Is it cooked?
Yes, it's already cooked.
Actually, you know what? That's actually pretty yummy. It tastes like popcorn. Now it's off to a local cooking class with my ingredients. Now, with me I have Neri, who runs the cooking classes here at the Cambodian Soup Restaurant in Bar Street in Siem Reap. Neri, you're going to tell us a little bit about making a traditional Cambodian samlaw or soup.
Yes.
What are the main ingredients?
For the main ingredient, we have the vegetable like the winter melon, pineapple, tomatoes, and the ingredient we have like shallot, garlic, galangal, and lemongrass. And for the herb, we have coriander herb, Cambodian herb, and spring onion. And for the ingredient like fish sauce, palm sugar, white sugar, chicken salt, and salt.
Okay, so you combine all that together into the soup. How long does it take to cook?
We cook it around 15 minutes.
There is something different to try around every corner, including these salted snails, which kind of taste slimy at best. Okay, now this is the thing about Cambodia. One minute you can be munching on a nice healthy Mars bar, and the next minute it's a plate of bugs, or a big, fat, hairy spider, as the case may be. Okay, take it off, take it off, take it off! And this is what they look like when they're cooked. My hand's shaking. Don't eat, just a tip, don't eat the big fat bit at the back because it's full of gooey goodness and you're not going to like it at all. Oh my god, that's horrible. Okay, take it up, take it up. Now, if you need a little extra energy to tackle the next temple, then try some palm sugar, which is prepared locally using traditional methods. It's an instant pick-me-up. There are plenty of restaurants to recommend on this trip, but one that shouldn't be missed is Friends in Phnom Penh. Amazing cocktails and delicious meals that wouldn't look out of place in any top Australian restaurant for just a couple of dollars. And the kitchen is staffed by former street kids getting a new start in life. While Cambodia has centuries of rich history, to really understand the Cambodia of today, you have to know something about what happened here 30 years ago. Why are there so few older people? Why so many children? Why the shortage of doctors, teachers and lawyers? And while older Cambodians just want to forget the horrors of the Pol Pot regime, for the visitor here, it's essential to understand what happened so you can appreciate the Cambodia of today. Pol Pot and the Khmer Rouge took control of Phnom Penh back in 1975, and for 3 years, 8 months and 20 days, they systematically murdered thousands of their own people. Now, some estimates put the death toll at 2 million. Thousands of Cambodians were held here at Security Prison 21 in Phnom Penh before being taken to the killing fields outside the city. Brad, thank you very much for giving us a quick minute to have a chat. You've been showing us around here, and I know that as a child you were a survivor of the Khmer Rouge regime. How does it feel now to be a tour guide and having to sort of relive the past on a day-to-day basis and explain the story to tourists?
Yeah, I get many questions from our traveller asking me about my feeling about this. But I think that the thing is, I think it's very important to tell the world about our suffering. As just like encourage myself that this is very important to tell the world, and we wish the world to help to protect this not to be happen anywhere in the world. And this also can be very good for telling our children, because if we don't tell them, if they do not know about this, one day this can be repeated here.
Cambodia has faced decades of civil war, and while the main urban and tourist areas have long since been cleared, in remote rural areas, landmines are still a deadly threat to the local population. Visit the Landmine Museum outside Siem Reap to learn more. But for many visitors, it's the infamous killing fields that generate the most emotion. You know, it's hard to believe now that these grass-covered hills, just a few kilometres from the centre of Phnom Penh, were once the scene of such brutality. So it's actually a very peaceful place here. It has a series of undulating hills where the pits, the killing pits were, which are largely filled in. I don't know, there's a really strange sense of peacefulness about the whole place.
Well, I think it's probably the most confronting thing I've ever done, coming here, and also to the museum earlier. I think that was worse, coming here. It seems absolutely incredible that this beautiful place has been the place of so much just devastation for the Cambodian people. I can't say that I've enjoyed it, but it's something that you should do to understand the country, the people, and how they are now.